Ding dong, a lang, a lang, a lang. Boom, ba-do, 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 ba-do. Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream.
All right, Mark here. Today I'm going to be working on the Plymouth. Today I'm going to be working on the floor transmission tunnel. Let me show you what I've got here. Now, as you can see, this car had a panel that just unbolted from the floor, and that's what that large opening is. The floor is not as bad as it looks. It's got like a thick undercoating on it, like, but anyways, so I'm gonna have to, the floor was a lot flatter. It went like this. It went like straight across and then up, and so you can see where I've kind of cut things to make clearance. I made the opening a little larger than I wanted to up there on the firewall, which I'm not real happy about, but I was going to try to modify the original panel. Here, I'll show you. It's out here. Now, this is the panel that was on the floor. It bolted in. See, it was like this. This is where the master brake cylinder was, the whole access, and then the pedals came up here. I cut it out because I was going to try to modify this panel to fit, but it's pretty rough around the edges and stuff, so I may use it as a pattern, but I'm going to make a just to use make a new floor sections for it. I've got some flat sheet metal that I can use. I think what I'm going to do is just come straight down. I'm going to, from like here up to here, I'm just going to go straight up so that, and then make it flat down, and then like a little bit flat there and the floor flat. I think that's the easiest way, and that'll be the most simplest. And I want to have some room under here for if I have to put an automatic shifter on the floor. I'm going to try to adapt my column shift thing that I had for the, because this was a 3-speed on the column, try to make that fit and use that as my manual automatic shifter. Okay, here's what I got. So I made a framework here. Goes down to where in the opening. I'm going to, this will be bolted in, but this is the basic framework to support everything. What I'm going to do is now go with sheet metal down, and I'm going to form the floor and everything with, I'm just going to use like poster board as templates, and then I'll trace once I have the shape and everything and the pieces right, I will transfer those templates to some sheet metal and then weld it all up. I'll probably just have it in here spot welded up, and then once I got it all in position, I'll weld up all the seams good. All right, as you can see, I've made a cardboard template of the floor that I got, the area that I got to cover, because I decided I'm not going to use the original floor because it's just too corroded and messed up. So I made a template out of poster board of what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to take these pieces and cut them out of some sheet steel that I have, and then weld it up and put that piece, weld it up as one piece and put it right here. And then I'll probably, I guess I'll probably tack weld it to that center support there. I don't know yet. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but, and then what I'll do is I'll do a mirror image of this side for that side, and that should be it. That's the next step. Wanted to show you what I got. These are the cardboard patterns I made for the floor on the left side, and what I'm going to do is cut them out of this piece of steel. This steel, I got it Clark Iron and Metal in Murfreesboro. This is actually the roof panel of a pickup truck. I'm going to cut out the steel and then weld it together with the brace I made. I'm going to cut pieces for both sides and then just weld it all together for my tunnel.
Hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if only all my precious plans would come true. Shaboom, if you would let me spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Now every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want.
All right, so let me show you what I got. Now this is the floor, the new floor. Please excuse my welds. It's hard to weld with the steering wheel and stuff in there and the seat frame, and I had a hard time getting my wire feed and my heat set right, but I just kind of got it stuck together now. This end is the end that's like where the seat is. That end is up on the firewall. Just did that out of sheet metal. I'm gonna weld it up real good and then put automotive seam sealer on all the cracks and then paint it. And then I'll just bolt it right to the floor. Right here, I'm going to have the carpet come up on the sides here, and right here for now what I'm thinking is I'm going to do an upholstered console on the top of that. So that's why I don't have any metal on it right now. But that's where I'm at. The next step is to weld it all up good and grind the welds, smooth it out, and put sealer on it. Alright, so I got the floor in place now. I got to do a few little modifications and do a little more work on it before I seal it. Let me show you what I got. Got the new floor in there. It's bolted down. What I'm going to have to do is put sealer along the seams to seal it up everywhere. I mismeasured at a few spots, so I'm going to have to make a little piece here. I should have made this plate go up a few more inches. I guess I just measured wrong, and then it's the same on the other side, as you can see up there. But the reason I left the top open like this, because I'm going to make an upholstered panel right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a radio in it or what yet, or maybe a few gauges, but what I want to do, this car had a column shifter that was right here and went down, and what I want to do is try to modify that column shifter to shift the automatic. But if I can't do that, if for some reason I can't do it, like I don't have enough clearance under the hood or something, I'm going to put a floor shifter right here, like out of an old Mustang or something. I might even have one from a 65 Mustang. But so I'm going to wait to do this until I know what I'm going to do with a shifter and with the stereo and whatever. So that's it. So we'll see you later.
Hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, if only all my precious plans would come true. Shaboom, if you would let me spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.